Well, awesome. I know you're also involved in Gamer.vote. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Gamer.vote, I think it's amazing because as gamers, we make up about 136 million plus gamers in the world, right? That's a lot of people, right? And right now, with everything we're facing,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started.
The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And Che in action here, one of the huge talents and really one of the few who remained in college for a number of years.
Yeah, he had the ability to make the jump after 1 year, but he stayed true to himself and waited till he felt he was ready.
Well, that was a huge risk, staying in college. Injury, team not performing well, you not performing well, but sometimes that drops your value, but it worked out for him. Best to him, brother. Che, way to go.
That wraps it up for here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Look at Toronto. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the New York Knicks just way behind.
And I think for the Knicks, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, a fantastic start to the year for Che. He's already garnering all-star votes. I spoke with him, and he was surprised to see his name up there on the leaderboard with so many other greats. Humble as always. Guys?
Great stuff there, DA. Thank you. Truth is, Greg, Che's not the only one who's surprised.
I'll admit, I didn't think he'd get to this level this fast, but there's no denying that he's a huge difference maker for this team.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Miracle Man is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Allen is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward. A lot of trade rumors beginning to swirl now, Brent. Several teams out there trying to add talent. And sometimes it comes at the expense of team chemistry.
It can, and I think teams who are very, very aware of their potential to be into the playoffs are careful to tinker with that. If they know they're going to have an opportunity to play in the postseason, the additions that they have to make, Kevin, they have to understand that that player coming in is great for us, but how is it that that player comes in? Who does it affect in our locker room?
Or they make a trade or don't make a trade because they're worried about team chemistry, how it'll be affected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But again, I'll go back to an addition sometimes into a locker room with just that talent may affect the talent you already have. And if you're really cognizant of that fact, sometimes not making the deal is the best deal to make.
Passes to Randall. Shoots over VanVleet. A rebound by Miracle Man. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. VanVleet looking around. Launches it. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 5 now. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, what we saw in that game you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon in that game. It was just not there for him.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Harkless the pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Over Siakam. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now, here's Barrett. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. From deep. Siakam pulls it in.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Shoots a fader. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And so New York calls timeout.
Well, the Knicks had a lot of turnover trading for expiring contracts. They did what they could to accommodate the wishes of a lot of vets.
Yeah, the problem right now for the Knicks is they're not inviting to a lot of free agents, and that's really where they're trying to make their play. So fascinating over the course of the past decade that New York has not been able to attract the top-tier talent. So building through the draft, Coach Fizdale hopeful that they'll land a star one way or another.
And so here's Toronto. After the three-pointer from Mo Harkless. No good from Miracle.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Knicks trail by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harkless dishes to Allen. Shoots from 14, and again it's New York. 7. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Miracle Man coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Lots of room, and again it's Toronto converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Allen taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Randall. Count that one.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
14. Here's Miracle Man. He's got 10. Some solid defense from Robinson. Over in the corner, Allen. No good from outside. Raptors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Miracle Man. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range. He is
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Well, Fizdale, part of those great teams in Miami as an assistant coach with Eric Spoelstra. He coaches with a lot of fire and enthusiasm. He's very involved emotionally in what his team does on a daily basis, and that's why a lot of these young players are gravitating towards his coaching staff.
Now here's Gibson. He's coming off a 10-point game. Against the Lakers.
Yeah, and it's like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Here's Miracle Man after New York gets the 3.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And New York hoped that Fizdale's likability would be a factor in free agency.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the Knicks as they move forward here. Try to find some stability with their coach. That way David Fizdale and his messaging can remain consistent with the type of players that they try to attract here to Gotham.
Here's Trier, now recovering. away. Fast break Toronto. Launches the three. And again, the triple from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 21 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Dotson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Miracle Man. 21 points in the game. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Trier. Outside Portis. Left side Gibson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Gibson effective at spacing the floor. Maybe not out to the three-point line, but certainly in the mid-range.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another shot. Hollis Jefferson, good. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Knicks with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Bullock. The shot comes out, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Miracle Man. Connects from three-point range. Miracle Man's got 24.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dotson the pass to Gibson. And there's the pass to Portis. Here's Dotson. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Dotson the pass to Bullock. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Pass to Bullock. Teardrop shot. That one doesn't go. Here's Miracle Man. It'll count. And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of...
Largest lead in the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Miracle Man. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He had 44 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Barrett wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 15. Passes it to Miracle Man. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Allen with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Randall. Kicks to Barrett. Now here's Harkless. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Barrett, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. There's the pass to Robinson. 1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Harkless. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. No good that time. Randall with some nice D. Knicks trailed by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Knocks it loose. Allen kicks to Barrett. Randall right side. Feeds it to Robinson. And Gasol sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Take a look at Miracle Man. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
The Knicks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Toronto. Murray comes in for OG Anunoby. There's the double team with Allen. Miracle Man, the pass to VanVleet. The 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Miracle Man.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Allen passes to Dotson. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Gibson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Good job by Taj using his muscle on that shot, even when you rough him up.
Portis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lonzo Trier comes in for Allen. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. Here's Miracle Man, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. I'd like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Portis. From outside the arc, and good, the 3-point shot, good from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. Another steal. With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time.
And Gibson's superb at using his size on defense. Outstanding contesting that one.
And so it's Toronto holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Huge first half for you, Che. You carried the load for your team. What can we see from you in the second half?
Hey, D.A., man, you better believe you're gonna see more of that next half. This is just intermission in a one-man stage production like they call Dominance. A story of 4 parts. Making sure you don't miss Act 3 and 4 coming up, baby.
Okay, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Allen, and it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lets it go. The shot's good from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. And only 6 feet tall and shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness is great. His toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you. And the pass to Harkless. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Miracle Man. A second chance effort, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Harkless. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harkless has got his third basket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Miracle Man. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Raptors call time here. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
He's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry comes in for Fred VanVleet. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's stolen by Barrett. By himself. And Barrett slams it in.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
And so here's Toronto. Here's Miracle Man. 37 points for him. Lowry inside the line. The offensive rebound. Here's Miracle Man. Nailed from three-point land. Miracle Man's got 40 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here is Robinson. He's got 6. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Allen's got 15 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the left side wing. Here's Miracle Man. Buries the 20-footer. Miracle Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Miracle Man.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Powell, that's good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Bullock dishes to Robinson. He kicks to Allen. From 12 feet out, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Miracle Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
New York calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
So New York going with almost... Here's Miracle Man on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Miracle Man, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harkless. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Mo Harkless. And it's 9 points for R.J. Barrett. Here's Miracle Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Julius Randle's checked in for Portis.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Anunoby, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Randle. Kicks to Barrett. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Van Vliet passes to Miracle Man. Randle brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Harkless. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Here's Miracle Man. Robinson with the block. Now, here's Barrett. Covered by Van Vliet. Trier. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. That one finds the mark. On target from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 48. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They get it back. Here's Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
New York calls timeout. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Kevin Knox is checked in for Harkless. Ellington comes in for Barrett. And Smith subbed in for Alonzo Trier. Thomas checked in for Toronto. Smith finds Randall. Back to Smith. But obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance. The winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Baseline jumper, and he drops that one in.
Smith Jr. working on his shot and now working to get going in the mid-range.
Here's Miracle Man. Ellington defending. Here's Siakam. Tries again. No good from Miracle Man.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes, but have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Toronto called for the foul.
Ninth pick in the 2017 NBA draft. Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists. And he sure is not looking to stop there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Harkless is checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Kadeem Allen in there for Wayne Ellington. Here's Miracle Man. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trailed by 21. Allen left side. To the middle, here's Robinson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Miracle Man, the pass to Gasol. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Smith. Back to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot, and they pick up 2. Gasol's got his first 2 points. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. When it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed, and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
Takes it out to Siakam. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry brings the double. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Now Davis. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled. Really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
Oh man, coming from you, Shaq? You know I'm humble. You know, it's been a lot of extra hours in the gym, trying to perfect certain moves, add some different other ones. You saw the results of that tonight. But I do believe the best is still ahead, and I hope to prove that next time out.
I know you will, and if you do, nickname time.
With the All-Star game coming up, I'm wondering what your favorite part of the festivities are, Hornet?
Gotta be the dunk contest, no question.
Yeah, but you don't think it's getting a little stale lately?
What? Heck no. Some years are better than others, sure, but just when you think you're out, they pull you back in.
Ah, Godfather of
Bingo, bango, Hanko.
All right. You guys ready to get down to business? We got a new contract to hash out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely. All right, let's do it. Pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to stay in the Che business.